welcome to my channel. So this is my first video, obviously, and I thought I would do a Q&A, just so you guys can like get to know me a little bit, and yeah. So over on my Instagram I asked if you had any questions for me on my Instagram stories, and you guys asked a few questions, so I thought I would just sit here and answer them now. Grab yourself a cup of tea and relax. So the first question was, how did you get into fitness? And I got into fitness only January this year, and I was like kind of lazy, like a typical student, like eating ready meals, going out, chilling. And I decided that something needed to change. So I felt like to improve myself that I needed to do something productive and exercise. So I joined the gym and I was just doing cardio. Like, I wasn't anywhere near the weight section. I was just kind of like, I'll just tone up and see what happens. So yeah, so I decided to get into fitness mostly for my mental health. I didn't really have any like fitness goals. So the second question is, when did you start lifting? And obviously I started off doing cardio, and I didn't, wait, did I think I used like the leg press for like within like the first 2 weeks or something, but that was kind of it. And then I realised how, I don't know, it just made me feel so good. Like even just leg pressing, I was like, this is fun, like I love this. So I started to Google, you know, YouTube, Instagram, and I was like, oh, this looks really cool. So that's when I started. So it was probably February, late February. Okay, so the next question is, how did you start? And obviously I've told you, but it says, how do you stick to fitness? So I get a lot of questions actually about like sticking to it, but honestly I just enjoy it, so it's not like a chore for me. Like I love it, and it's something that I do because I enjoy it, as well as I want to obviously gain muscle. So yeah, in terms of sticking to it, it's not really a challenge for me. I feel like if it's too much of a challenge, then maybe you should try something different. Okay, the next question. So the next question is, how do you balance uni and the gym? I'm actually in my third year of university, so I have a lot of work, so balancing my time can be quite difficult. But I just think if it's something that you want to do, just make time for it. Like on the weekends, I work as well, like I work part-time, and I finish at 5, and now it's dark, like the day's literally over, but I still go to the gym after, I walk there, walk back, and yeah, I just make time for it. I mean, it's just something you have to do, but I just sort of plan my time. So if I have a lecture in the afternoon, then I'll go to the gym in the morning. If I have I have one day a week where I'm in 9 to 5, so I just take that as my rest day. So yeah, just sort of look at your schedule and plan around it, and then just sort of stick to your plan. So do you meal prep? No, I hate cooking so much. And I try to, like every now and again I'll make like 4 or 5 meals at once, but generally I just make the easiest thing that I can. Chicken, rice and veg every day. I really should meal prep actually, because that would actually save me time, but I don't. So how many weeks do I train? What? How many times a week do I train? So I train 5 to 6 times a week. But really it just depends what I'm doing. Like if I'm having a busy week and I only go 4 times, then fine. But I just kind of think like every day I'm just like, can I go today? yeah, so then I do. So unless like I feel quite sore and tired, if I feel sore and tired, like I'll have a rest day, like I've earned it, it's whatever. Or if I have like a busy day where I just can't get to the gym, like I don't stress about it, I just don't go. Next question is, do you ever want to give up fitness? And no. I mean, obviously I haven't even been at the gym for a year, so things could change. I might not enjoy it in like 6 months time, but at the moment, no, I've never wanted to give it up. I just have like so much enjoyment out of it, so much happiness, and obviously I'm changing my body and like I'm reaching my goals, and it's just like feels amazing. So any tips for somebody joining the gym? I would say 1, get a tour of the gym so that you can get shown how to use the equipment, like you know what you're doing, so you don't feel scared, because the gym is quite scary when you first walk in. And I think if you understand what all the equipment, all the scary equipment's for and how to use it, then you don't feel scared doing it yourself, because you know what you're doing, and you'd have to look around and be like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, everyone's looking at me, because they're not. So definitely get a tour of the gym. Also get some headphones and make a playlist. Like if my headphones die, like because I have the wireless headphones, they have to charge. If they die during a workout, honestly it's the worst thing. So get yourself some music that you can just like zone out to. You don't have to speak to anybody. And yeah, it just helps motivate you more than anything. Also, obviously you can't always do this, but if you can, join with a friend or join with a sister or whoever. It's so much better when you can like motivate each other to go, and yeah, it's just better if you can. So the next question is, how do you keep motivated? And I did actually speak about this on my Instagram like a few days ago, although I don't know when you're going to be watching this video. But obviously, even though I enjoy going to the gym, like it's something that I love to do, sometimes you just don't feel like it, and that's fine. If you don't feel like going, don't go. If you always don't feel like going, then maybe push yourself to go a little bit. But honestly, motivation, like sometimes you feel super motivated, sometimes you would rather, like, I don't know, you'd rather sit at home in your pyjamas, you know, watching Netflix. So so don't worry about no motivation too much. Like, it will come in waves, but generally just get yourself there, get yourself out of the house, and then see. If you really don't want to go, then don't. But most of the time, by the time you get there, you're like, yeah, let's do it. The other thing I would say is to remember why you started. So if you started your fitness journey because you wanted to lose weight, or you wanted to improve your mental health, or you wanted to feel more confident, then on those days when you're like, oh, I really can't be bothered, just think about why you started and the reasons why you were going. And okay, the next question is, do you do cardio? No. Sometimes, but mostly to warm up. Like, I'll do like 5 minutes on the running machine to warm up, or 5 minutes on Stairmaster, or rowing for like 3 minutes and I get bored. But I do try and incorporate some HIIT workouts instead, just so my heart rate is still, you know, taking over. But no, I don't really do cardio, especially at the moment, because I'm trying to gain some muscle mass, and burning loads of calories is going to make it even harder for me, because how do you eat so much when you bulk? And the last question is, what are your goals and aspirations? And I assume this is fitness focused. So at the moment, I just want to focus on my eating, like make sure I'm eating all the right stuff, enough calories to make some gains. I also want to, like, obviously bulk up a little bit, gain some muscle mass, get a bit bigger, so that next year, like in the springtime, summertime, I can start to cut and see where all my hard work has gone, if it's paid off. So that's like my goal for like the next year, I suppose, to train hard, eat loads, eat well, and then get shredded. So that's all the questions for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope the quality's okay, because I'm actually filming this on my phone. So I don't know if it's going to be any good, but hopefully, like, I've got natural lighting. I've got a tripod. It's kind of the best that I can do. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like and subscribe if you are new, which you all are, because this is my first video. And yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions of future videos, what kind of thing you want to see. So thanks so much for watching.